Well, it's that time again. I have to wait for my place of work to open. I sort of left it a little bit longer. I've been here about 20 minutes. But I thought I'd leave it until the light. I sneezed. So you could actually kind of see me face. I got a new haircut. That's what's happened. Ooh, look at it. Looks like the old one, just less curly. But I like it. I feel like I'm getting a little bit ill. Just because I'm sniffing a little bit more. I have a tingling in the back of my throat. Last week went to the Chester Christmas market and, you know, poodled about a bit, but that video's last week's video, and this week we're gonna do much of the same, basically. Other than that, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing this week. I don't have any plans. I think I'm going to have to wrap up Louise's Christmas presents because I haven't yet. I've hidden them well enough that I have to remember where I put them all. And then I've got to wrap them up. I've got to go get stocking fillers. That's what I've got to get. Or I've made, actually, her brother's Christmas present, a lithograph. Lithograph? It doesn't have a TH. I think it's lithograph. An image made out of text. That's what it is. I've made that for him just because can, and he asked me to. It's good when they ask you for presents because it just saves a lot of time. I know what I'm getting for Christmas because I was there when Louise bought them. For the most part, I think there's 2 things that I don't know what I'm getting. But today is a work day, then I've got to go home and I'll probably do a bit of tidying up because I'm sick of looking at the house. I want to tidy it, I want to change it. I want to do a few bits and bobs, but it requires a lot of moving. It's too early in the morning. And I don't like early mornings. I would happily be at home right now, asleep. I am back from work and I am in my comfy pants because it is far too cold and I am far too fat to be sitting around in my regular pants. So straight away I'm going to put on my lazy boy pants today and I'm going to spend most of the day watching anime probably. I said this morning that I was going to do a lot of cleaning up. Turn this off and I'll keep it in the shop. But I'm not gonna. I can't help but move things around and tidy up as I go, but it all ends now. I went to Sainsbury's to get a few little snacks. There for the rabbits, because do I look like a guy that eats salad. And I'm gonna have some rice, cottage cheese and prawn crackers because that is the healthiest non-meal I can think of that I actually want. I'm going to eat that and then I'm going to do precisely nothing today. This afternoon is going to be filled with nothing and underlined with nothing. Move that pan there and yeah, I will get back to you if nothing becomes something. Oh, it's so cold. It's Tuesday the 9th and I'm in the kitchen. The only reason I'm in here is because it's got better lighting than everywhere else. It's just so cold in here. I'm sure there's something wrong with the kitchen because the rest of the house is nice and warm. It's just I have to... Oh, I'm wearing my coat when I'm in the kitchen. It's not on. It's not on. I might have to start filming a little later in the day just so that I can wait for the sun to come out. Because look, I'll turn the lights off. You'll see how dark it is when I turn the lights off. That's how dark it is. That's next door neighbour. That's his light. That's how dark it is outside. So I don't like it. I don't. I'm gonna go back to bed. I've gotten to where I normally am before the sun's actually come up. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but look at that. Sunrise isn't until 8:13. And I'm here before the sun. I'm awake before the sun, basically. So Probably just gonna film the sunrise now. I promised myself I wouldn't go to the shops, so what did I end up doing? I went to the shops and I bought food. I can't buy any more food because I'm trying to stay in plus numbers for Christmas. And I'm determined to do so. So after this is pretty much the last food I will ever buy. The wind's picking up. It's just blown open my shed door. One of my shed doors, I don't know if you can see there. I have 3 sheds. So now I'm going to unpack. I've got a little bit, if you can see that, just a little bit of tidying up to do. Bit of laundry, bit of washing, bit of the standard stuff. It seems that's all that is I do in the videos, is do the washing up and the laundry. But after that, when Louise gets home, we're making a blanket fort. Because it gets cold. It gets cold at night, and for some reason the heating isn't cutting it recently. It's taking a very long time for the heating to make our house nice and warm again. So I have decided that we're going to make a blanket fort. I've been collecting these and I only had one left to get. 4, 6, yes, and it's someone, I don't know who, it's one of them. Whichever one that is, I don't know. There's Blitzen, Dasher, Comet, Donna, Dancer, Prancer, Cupid. I think it's Vixen and Rudolph are the only ones I need. And I think I've got one in my wallet at the minute. I kept it. So I'm going to put that up on the fridge too. And if it's the wrong one, oh well, which means I'll have to buy more Coca-Cola, which is exactly what Coca-Cola want. Isn't that right, Coca-Cola? You know exactly what you want. You want my mouth around your bottles. Nom nom nom. I'm not looking at the camera at the minute because I'm putting away tuna. Delicious tuna. Right. So, tidy up. Then I'm going to have a sandwich. Then, it's blanket fort time. My Rolos fell on the floor. We were supposed to build a fort out of blankets. But it all changed because Louise fell asleep. Surprise for her when this video goes up. I love you, Louise. Just don't tell me off too much. Thursday the 11th today, and I've actually finally figured out where the mic is on my camera, so that now I don't have to stick my finger over it anymore, and there won't be as much muffled voices. I didn't film a lot yesterday because I wasn't well, and I'm just going to turn the lights on. I don't know how bad the lighting is in here because it's almost 8 o'clock in the morning and the sun hasn't risen yet. So I have to use my little artificial lights that I have in my car. They're not that special, they're just, I'll show you now, they're just that. Just to shine a bit more light on my very fluffy, horrible little face. One thing of note that actually happened yesterday, Louise and I did quite an adorable thing because I was ill. I'm still a bit ill now. I don't want to be here, but I'm here, doesn't matter. Yeah, we were doing our advent calendars and I dropped my chocolate on the floor. And I bent down to pick it up, and Louise bent down to pick it up, and then we bumped heads like they do in the Disney movies, which amused me greatly. It hurt like hell. I've still got a headache now. I think that's the end of that story. Nothing happens to me. I feel like I'm really boring. I was going to make a blanket fort the other day, and Louise fell asleep, and then yesterday I was going to do it again, but I was ill, and now today I'm just going to be doing tidying up. Maybe wrap Louise's Christmas present when she's not in. I've still got to play with my Dremel. I still haven't played with my Dremel. So I might do that after I take her back to work, because she comes home at dinner time. So after I take her to work, I might do that. Now I just have to sit here again and wait again until the end of the day, when my real filming can begin. I've had quite a good day today in work, surprisingly. I wasn't expecting to. I expected it to be just a boring day, like I'd normally have. But I don't know what changed today, but I've had quite a nice day. Nothing special's happened. I've just kind of managed to get on with my work and get everything done. One thing though is my jaw has been absolutely killing me all day, because I found the past couple of months I've been clenching my jaw like this when I've been driving, when I've been waking up, or when I've just been sitting around and I've not noticed I've been clenching my jaw. And today it really started to hurt. I was in work, I was going pushing it and prodding it and stuff to see where it would hurt, and I had to have painkillers. It hurt that bad, but after that it's gone away. It's really weird. I know it's probably because I've been clenching my jaw, but just the agony I was in. At first I thought it was like my wisdom teeth or something, but it's not, because then I remembered I already had my wisdom teeth. That's gone now, so there's no more problems with that. Nothing else has happened yet, because it's only 3 o'clock. I know, if the weather holds out. I know it's a bit crap at the minute. I don't know if you can see behind me. The weather's a bit windy, a bit wet, but it's not raining yet. But if the weather holds out, I'll be going into town, and I'll be going to the Christmas market in town. It'll make the 3rd Christmas market I've been to, and I'm going to get stocking fillers for Louise, because I've got all of her presents. I haven't wrapped them yet, but I've got them all, and I have to get stocking fillers. The last thing of note that's happened is the things. I don't know if I mentioned them before. I probably have, but I was collecting the names just because it's Christmassy and because it's nice. It's a nice thing to have. I like the way that Coca-Cola did it with the names on the thing. It was quite fun, and now they've done it with Christmas. So I thought, I'll have all the Christmas ones. The only one I don't have yet is Rudolph, and he's hanging around somewhere. I know he is. He's a full fat Coke, because they've done 3 of each, in case you didn't notice. So I've got to find that, and then I'll have the set, and then I probably never have to drink Coke again in my life, because I've drank too much Coke. Putting on the Christmas light, because it's 4 o'clock-ish and it's getting dark, so instead of putting on every other light, I'm putting on the Christmas lights. This is going to be a a fun endeavour. Can you see my man boob being squashed up? Lovely. Today, I was supposed... Oh, I got too close to the camera. Hello little foot machine. Trying to poke my feet. Today I was supposed to make a huge list of things that I was supposed to do today, and I didn't. I was going to do it while I was in work, or while I was waiting to go into work, but I got distracted by shiny things. So instead, I'm just going to have to rattle off what I have to do as soon as I remember it. Basically, I've got to do all the things in the kitchen, got to do all the laundry, all the cleaning, and blah 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 blah, the things I do every day. Then I've got to, although I should do this beforehand, I've got to wrap Louise's presents, because I haven't done it yet, and she's getting very close to actually starting to find them. So once they're wrapped, I'll know if she's seen them, because they will be unwrapped. Let's have a look. Turn the heating on, because it's freezing. I have to pop to Sainsbury's and get some fancy wrapping paper, or some fabrics. I saw a tutorial online, I might want to wrap it in fabric instead, just because I'm lazy and I really hate wrapping Christmas presents. Well, I managed to find some much nicer wrapping paper hiding in the back, so I don't have to go into the shop. So I've got my lazy boy pants on, and the non-denominational super lazy snack things. I've got a spare box, so I thought I'd give it to the destroyers. Look at that. It's been on the ground 13 seconds. Oh, seriously, I really love boxes. I'm going to eat this box till there's none left. I've already got bored of my... what's left of my plastic bag, cardboard bag. But only empty white clouds cover his whole life. His whole life. Acid rain dance, acid rain dance, acid rain dance, acid rain dance. Duh! All of the Christmas wrapping is done. Look at that. This one here, with the bow, I am particularly pleased about, because I made it. I actually did something. I made it with my massive meat hook hands, and I'm pretty proud. The wrapping's terrible. Don't get me wrong. The wrapping is shocking. I couldn't be bothered, so I just folded everything up behind, like a little wrapping cushion. The only thing I haven't wrapped is this massive sack of chocolate coins, because you're not supposed to. They go in the stocking. Going shopping for Christmas stuff, and everything's frozen. Just got back from the shops, and I've got everything you'd need for the perfect brinner, which is breakfast and dinner, because it's going to be like 12 o'clock by the time we need to make, for all those who don't know. Let's just be clear, Pop-Tarts and the seaweed, they're not for brinner. Everything else is brinner. Camembert, bacon, sausages, eggs, more bacon and sausage. All for delicious, delicious brinner. I was in B&M Bargains and I found it, and it's brilliant, and I have to have it. By Santa's beard! It's literally Santa's beard. Oh, nom nom nom. So I'll be eating that later. Just finishing painting off some of my pins that I'm going to make into these lovely little dragon eggs, while Louise wrapped all of my Christmas presents. So I've got something to do because I'm not allowed to look. And I'm not going to look anyway because that ruins Christmas. Yeah, don't look, not allowed to look. And I'm also watching Muppets Christmas Carol, the most Christmassy Christmas film that ever did Christmas. And then there's these. Gonna get a little high off these. Not on purpose, but I'm gonna get a little high off these. So many of them. So many in order to fill this egg for someone for Christmas. And have a stand ready for it too, which I haven't got. I'm gonna have to sand that down tonight. Just had toilet emergencies, so we've had to. I haven't been wrist deep. I've been elbow deep in a toilet. That's been the funnest experience.
sounds like you just had massive shit.
Well, I did have a massive shit. That's probably why the toilet was blocked, because of my massive poo. But I was also, because of that said massive poo, I was elbow deep in toilet. And to make up for that, we're making, what are they called?
Hot toddies.
Hot toddies. Well, Louise, explain a hot toddy.
Whiskey.
Apparently it's whiskey. It's this.
Whiskey, lemon, honey. We cheated and got a sachet.
Camera light in the way. Damn you, light. There we go. Good old camera. There it is. Whiskey toddy. Apparently that goes in a pan with whiskey and water, and it becomes delicious. So we're gonna have that to make up for toilet.
And delightful camembert.
And we're going to have camembert and oriental deliciousness. Well, the toilet things didn't work. By the way, happy Sunday. So now we have to go to B&Q and buy a plunger. What we think it is, we don't think it's my ginormous poo anymore. We think it's the very crappy Tesco's toilet paper. We think that because regular toilet paper goes away. This toilet paper doesn't. I don't even think it's good enough to wipe our noses with. So today what we're going to have to do is get a plunger, then we're going to have to get a lot of chemicals and better toilet paper. This weekend, although it has been fun, it's been a very toilet-centered weekend. Unblocked toilet, huzzah!